Ever pondered on how a single comment on social media can shake the very foundation of someone's life? This question may seem daunting, but it is the reality of our digital age. Today, we're going to delve into the world of troll culture on social media, a phenomenon that has become an integral, albeit disturbing, part of our online lives. Trolling, to put it simply, is the act of deliberately posting inflammatory or provocative content on the internet to upset or harm others. It's an act of digital aggression that can range from mild pranks to severe harassment. Over the years, this culture has evolved and grown, often hiding behind the mask of anonymity that the internet provides. Now let's talk about the psychological impact of trolling. It's not just about hurt feelings or a bruised ego. The effects can be far-reaching and deeply damaging. When an individual is subjected to incessant trolling, they experience a range of negative emotions like anger, frustration, and fear. These emotions can escalate into anxiety and depression, severely affecting an individual's overall mental health. The rise of social media platforms has unfortunately provided an ideal breeding ground for troll culture. The ability to hide behind a screen and an anonymous profile gives trolls the perceived freedom to target, harass, and belittle others without facing any immediate consequences. The impact of troll culture extends beyond the individual as well. It shapes the overall online environment, turning it into a space filled with negativity, hostility, and fear. This influences how we interact with each other online, often leading to self-censorship and a reluctance to share opinions, thereby stifling free speech and open dialogue. So what does this mean for us as a society? It means that we need to take a hard look at the kind of digital world we're creating. We need to address the troll culture that has become so pervasive and consider the impact it's having on our collective mental health. Indeed, the echo of a harsh word on social media can last longer than one might think. As we navigate our way through the digital landscape, let's remember the power of our words and the impact they can have on others. Ever thought about how celebrities who are always in the public eye handle the constant stream of negativity on their social media feeds? Imagine waking up every morning to a barrage of comments, not all of them kind. This is the reality for many celebrities who, despite their fame and fortune, are not exempt from the trolling epidemic that's sweeping across social media platforms. Let's take a look at some specific cases. First, we have the incredibly talented singer who, despite her Grammy-winning voice, found herself the target of body-shaming comments. The constant flow of negativity took a toll on her mental health, leading her to take a break from social media altogether. Then, there's the promising young actor who was criticized not for his acting skills but for his choice of clothing. The backlash was so intense that it affected his confidence, both on and off the set. He eventually decided to limit his social media presence to professional announcements only, effectively cutting off a major way for fans to connect with him. And who could forget the decorated athlete who, after a tough loss, was subjected to an onslaught of online abuse. The vitriol was so severe that it led to a public outcry and a discussion about the need for more stringent social media regulations. But how did these celebrities deal with the situation? Some chose to retreat, taking a hiatus from social media, while others stood their ground, using their platform to raise awareness about cyberbullying. Regardless of the approach, one thing is clear: the impact of trolling is far-reaching, affecting celebrities on both a personal and professional level. The singer, for instance, channeled her experience into her music, creating songs that resonate with others who have faced similar struggles. The actor, meanwhile, used his influence to launch a clothing line that challenges traditional fashion norms. The athlete, on the other hand, became an advocate for stricter online regulations, using her voice to effect change. Yes, celebrities are not immune to the sting of harsh words. They too feel the impact. Have you ever considered the repercussions of a single negative comment on a celebrity's life? It's a question we seldom ponder, but one that carries weight. We're about to dive into the aftermath of trolling, a dark side of social media that often goes unspoken. Imagine yourself as a celebrity for a moment. You're constantly under the public eye, and every action you take, every word you utter, is scrutinized. Now imagine thousands of negative comments flooding your notifications, each one filled with vitriol and scorn. This is the reality many celebrities face on a daily basis. And it's not just a case of hurt feelings. The constant barrage of hate can lead to serious consequences. Celebrities are human beings after all, with emotions and vulnerabilities just like the rest of us. The relentless trolling can trigger bouts of depression and anxiety, leading to a significant drop in their mental well-being. The effects of trolling extend beyond the celebrity in question. It's a ripple effect, reaching their family and friends, causing distress and worry. Parents, siblings, and children of these celebrities often find themselves in the crossfire, targeted by trolls merely because of their association. Moreover, trolling has a wider societal impact. It normalizes hate speech and cyberbullying, creating a culture where it's acceptable to demean and belittle others online. This is particularly concerning for our younger generations, who are growing up in a world where this is the norm. But it's not all doom and gloom. There are celebrities who have turned the tide against trolling, using their platform to raise awareness and advocate for change. They're shining a light on the issue, encouraging their followers to think twice before they post a negative comment. It's also worth noting that many social media platforms are taking steps to combat trolling. They're implementing stricter policies and developing new features to protect their users. It's a step in the right direction, but there's still a long way to go. The aftermath of trolling, it seems, extends far beyond the immediate victim. It's a sobering thought, but one that we must face if we want to create a more positive and respectful online culture. Is it possible to bring about a change and create a safer, more respectful social media environment? This is a question that many of us grapple with in the face of rampant trolling. The answer is a resounding yes, but it requires concerted effort from all involved. One of the most effective ways to combat trolling is to simply not engage. Trolls thrive on reactions and the chaos they create. Denying them that satisfaction can often be enough to deter them. Remember, your time and energy are valuable. Don't waste them on those who don't deserve it. Reporting and blocking trolls is another crucial step. This not only protects you, but also helps to safeguard others who might be targeted. Most social media platforms have mechanisms in place to report abusive behavior. Make use of these tools. Don't stay silent. Your report could be the one that leads to a troll's account being suspended. Education is key. Encourage open and respectful discussions about online behavior. Talk to your friends, families, and communities about the impact of trolling and the importance of maintaining a positive online environment. This can go a long way in creating a culture of respect and understanding. Finally, we must hold social media platforms accountable. They play a significant role in shaping the online environment. It's their responsibility to regulate content and ensure user safety. They have the power to implement stricter policies to deter trolling, and it's high time they used it. But remember, turning the tide against trolling is a collective effort. Each one of us has a role to play. Whether it's by reporting a troll, educating a peer, or pushing for stricter policies on social media platforms, every action counts. Together, we can turn the tide against trolling, one respectful comment at a time. Let's create a social media environment where respect is the norm, not the exception. Because in the end, it's not just about making social media safer, it's about making the world a better place. So, what have we learned about the troll culture on social media today? We've explored the profound impact it has, not just on celebrities, but on the social media landscape itself. Trolling, with its derogatory remarks and relentless harassment, has truly become a scourge of the digital age. It's a negative force that can leave lasting effects on the targets, often leading to serious emotional distress. We've also seen how this issue is far from being just a celebrity problem. It's a societal issue that calls for collective action. We all have a role to play in creating a healthier, more respectful online environment. We have the power to turn the tide against troll culture. By choosing our words carefully, by reporting abusive behavior, and by promoting positivity, we can make social media a platform for constructive conversations rather than destructive ones. Remember, your words have power. Use them wisely.